competitive were y'all?
I mean, it wasn't really that. I mean, I didn't feel like I was more competitive, or it was like my own personal thing. Like, I felt like I was, I had to, be, try to, be do the best G depth. You know what I'm saying? That I had to be. But as far as like, like anything that we felt like we had to like be better than anybody else, that wasn't really the vibe. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of like, just. Because not to be funny at that time, that Bad Boy was it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was dudes that was hot, of course, you know what I'm saying? But it was like, the monster that we was dealing with was like, just make sure you make hits. Like, that was all we had to do, because we knew, you know what I'm saying? We knew that we was already in a good position. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. Funny, all we had to do was make hits. that's crazy.
That was our job. It's, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, yo, here's everything you need to do everything that you need to do. You know what I'm saying? So, that was really it. You know what I'm saying? We had the production. You know what I'm saying? We had the facility. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, just go. Whatever you were trained to do. This is when you do it. You know what I'm saying? So, that was basically that. You know what I'm saying? So it was just hip hop. Always, it seems like always, it's actually the beat of the culture. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it seems like it always gravitates to people that are at the pinnacle of their lives. So it was like this is it was like just the just the right time, in the right stage for the people to say, for us to say the right thing. You know what I mean? It was, we had to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So that was the right time to do it.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's crazy. Definitely. What do you think about hip hop now, based on what you've heard?
I mean, I still think hip hop is, it's still beautiful to me, man. This is what, what brothers are going through. This is how they feeling. This is the sound of the music. You know what I'm saying? When I listen to hip hop now, it's funny because it really, to me, it just sounds like what hip hop was supposed to become. You know what I mean? Like, when you used to hear, like when people used to emulate hip hop back then, you know what I mean? Or not emulate it, but more so kind of just try to, portray what hip hop was. It was like, they couldn't really, figure out how hip hop, really came about, or how to even explain it. So they would, just kind of mimic how they would thought it should sound, and these little fake little beats they used to, put out, and and just like think about like if we were watching a show like South Park or something like that, and they would put on a song, and the beat would be all like, just what they thought hip hop was. This is what hip hop turned into. Like, it actually was that, you know what I'm saying? But they didn't really realize what they were doing, like, you know what I'm saying? So to me, now when I listen to hip hop, it's evolved to the point where, this is what I feel like this is what it's supposed to sound like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It couldn't go in any other way, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like kind of, it's funny, it's kind of surreal, man.
Are there anybody you prefer to listen to, like anybody you like in general, or is it just a general listening type of thing?
Yeah, no, I mean, I dig brothers, man. I like Kodak Black. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I like, yeah, man. I'm digging Kodak, man. Let me see. I like Lil Baby. You know what I'm saying? Lil Baby's dope.
Okay.
How you riding the joints, man. I'm feeling that. I like Drake. You know what I'm saying? As obvious.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, son is good. Like I like to listen to whoever's the newest dude. That's my thing nowadays. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I listen to whoever's new. I'm on it. I'm just listening. Like, wow, all right, I see where you're going with it, because I like to see what's going on. You know what I mean? The youth always dictated hip hop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they, you know what I'm saying? They basically, you know, that's just the young idea, the young, you know what I mean, what's going on. So I kind of try to, you know, just check for whoever's new. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I look for stuff like that, coast to ghost. You know what I'm saying? 22 G's. Like I'm checking for all that. You know, especially if it's, you know, something that I, you know, dudes from, you know, the area where I'm from, you know what I mean? I try to check the stuff like that.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yo, it's kind of crazy though. We, you know, with that youthful energy has brought a lot of chaos to the game to some extent too. Maybe I don't want to, you know, generalize because obviously everybody's not wilding, but we lost a young rapper named Takeoff from the Migos yesterday, and he was only 28.
God bless his soul, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm trying to figure out. You know, a lot of us are trying to make sense of it because it's tragic and it's crazy. It's, you know, it feels like we're losing somebody like at least every month. Somebody not like a, you know, like major artists are dying. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's a fact. You're right, man. That's how I thought about it too. Like, man, they killing brothers that's like prominent brothers. Like, I'm saying, I don't understand how they doing that. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's changed. It's changed. I think the respect level too has changed a lot too. Like, it just, I don't know if artists are valued the way they used to be. I could be wrong, or maybe people are just really jealous, man. Because I can't put a finger on it yet. You know what I mean? It could be a combination of stuff. But did you have any opinions on that, or just, you know, some of the otherness with the culture, or has it always been like that?
I think it's just more you know, artists that are out there now, you know what I mean? So it seems like, you know, these brothers, you know, before, you know, you couldn't really reach out and touch rappers. Like, rappers were kind of scarce, you know, to find, you know, like, damn, like, where can, like, how, like, now you can run into dudes, like, dudes are around, like, you know what I'm saying? So I think it just has a lot to do. Me and my boy was talking about it. I think it has a lot to do with just brothers, you know, everything is just so, you know, accessible. Like, you know what I mean? Dudes is making themselves, I think, a little too accessible. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, they you know, they feel like, you know, they can just do that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we was just saying, like, you know, it seems like the brothers that's getting caught out there, they're still teetering on the, you know, the street life a little too much. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because every you know, dude that I'm hearing of, you know, they got caught up in the hood somewhere. You know what I mean? If you think about all the dudes that got, you know, they got murdered in the, you know, the last few dudes, man, the last 10, let's say, they all was like, you know, in the hood somewhere. Like, you know what I mean? The wrong place, the wrong time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we got to really look at ourselves once we get in those positions like businessmen. Like, you know what I'm saying? You kind of got to, you know, that's the sacrifice we got to make. You know what I'm saying? We got to make a sacrifice. That it's not, you can get nothing in this world without sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? So if you feel like, you know, you gotta, you know, do something 2, 3 in the morning. You know what I mean? And you know, you got to be careful. You know. I mean, I don't know the brother's, you know, situation, but I do from the outside looking in, it just seems like, you know, brothers just gotta, you know, be mindful of who they are, you know what I'm saying, and kind of, you know, stay out of harm's way, man.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
yeah, that's a fact. I mean, if I'm, you know, and I could be wrong. I'm in jail. I don't know. I'm not out there. I don't know the vibe. You know what I'm saying? You know, why dudes is putting themselves out there, why they feel like they can. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why that is. But from, you know, from my perspective, you know, if I'm you know, just you know, doing, if I'm that prominent and I want to party, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go somewhere where, you know what I mean? I'm you know, instead of going to the local club, I'm gonna go somewhere where, you know, we all, you know, in the same position, or I'll just throw my own party. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And make sure everything is, you know what I'm saying? And that's that's just how you got to be, man. You can't slip up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Until,
no,
you know,
that's a great idea actually. Just throw your own party.
yeah, man.
Real.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I'm just using that as an example, and you can use that as in any instance. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's no reason why
Mhm.
you should be in a hood situation. Not to say there's anything wrong with the hood, but you know, brothers, you can't keep your eye on everything. You can't please everybody. So, to avoid all of that, you gotta be careful, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. So all hip hop does one thing for every single interview. Just about we do. We ask artists their top 5 dead or alive rappers. Top 5 favorites or influential rappers on your career. Did you have a top 5?
Yeah, I definitely had a top 5, man. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, man.
So who's your top 5?
I could say honestly, man, my top. I mean, all my top 5 rappers are like the rapper, the pioneers, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I could say Big Daddy Kane.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Big Daddy Kane, LL.
Okay.
I would say like Rakim, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like I'm giving you the, I know it sounds like kind of like obvious, but this was these were my influences. Like, you know what I'm saying? Big Daddy Kane,
cool.
LL, Rakim. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Nas. You know what I mean? And I would say, those are the, and I'm kind of skimming because I'm just gonna give you the top 5 that,
Okay.
because you got 4 and a halves and 3, you got 3 and a halves, but I'm gonna just give you, you know what I'm saying? So you figure Nas and Big.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because I was still a young, even though they were young too at the time.
Yeah.
But I was a young guy listening to them in the '90s, and I was like, wow, this dude is dope. These dudes is dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So but like this.
No, my bad. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, but the dudes that made me pick up a pen, in the first place was, like I said, Big Daddy Kane. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Rakim, LL, stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't want to assume this, but did you ever meet Biggie?
Nah, I never met Big, man. I never met Biggie, man.
Right.
I seen him in the tunnel. Yeah, I seen him in the tunnel one time, if I'm not mistaken. It looked like him. I think it was him, though, because they said they were in the house. And, I seen him. He was standing on the, behind the bar with a fur on and his and the shades he used to wear. So I said that had to be him. You know what I'm saying? But he was kind of fresh, new on the scene. So it was like he blended in real easily. You know what I mean? But dudes knew he was somebody because he just was standing there, like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I think that was Big. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I never met.
All right, man. Well, look, last thing I want to ask you, man. I know you have twin sons, and they kind of out here. How's that relationship and sort of, how does, what's the, I mean, if you know, how is that relationship?
Well, man, those are my little mans, man. I love them so much, man. They're in college, you know what I mean? And we share our college experiences somewhat, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
When we talk, they're so articulate and intelligent, and I just thank God, man, that they went in that direction, man, and decided to do something positive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, just follow their instincts as far as what they wanted to do. Because a lot of people know, they know what they want to do, or they think they know, but they don't pursue it. And they're actually, their mothers, making sure that they follow in the right direction.
Yeah.
Go in the right direction. You know what I mean? With
Right.
their,
Right.
with their aspirations. You know what I mean? So, that's a beautiful thing. But our relationship is good, man. You know what I mean? We definitely need to spend more time with each other. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. So when I go home. That's my plan, man. I want to, spend as much time with them as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But beautiful, man.
No doubt. Is there anything else you wanted to say?
I mean,
Or tell people?
Nah, it's all good, man. I just wanted to, peace out, peace to everybody, man. Say, just have a blessed day, man. You know what I'm saying? That's about it, man.
All right, man. I appreciate you. Stay, keep your head up and stay positive, stay blessed, man. And I'll keep you in prayer for sure.